Take a look at XRP USD right now, currently traded at 93.93. You guys are breaking through a support level, that almighty dollar. I really thought that one was going to hold here, but overall, we did see what happened here. Over back in, it looks like towards the end of December, you guys had a lot of support levels, definitely around that dollar starting to form right there. But the next big one, if you guys can see that here, around that dollar, the next big one's down there around the 67 cents. Not saying that's going to be your next stop. 88 is going to be the next major level of support in my personal opinion, and that's going to follow up with 67. Again, right now what I'm focusing on are the main levels. You're going to have little support levels in here on the way down if you continue to drop around the 75 as well, but 67 seems to be about a solid one, especially right here between the two, 122 and that 67. You guys can't get above that 10-day simple moving average, and that's what I'm currently watching. So again, that 10-day simple moving average right there, I'm going to go ahead and follow it the best I can here with that red marker. You guys seen over here, you guys stayed above it all the way until January 8th. Once you guys fell through, you guys came down to the 20-day simple moving average, but most importantly, the 10-day simple, 30-day simple moving average is one of the bigger ones that I continue to watch, and I always do with all the charts that I look at. So you guys ended up getting below the 30-day simple moving average as well, and have been following that 10-day simple moving average down since. Now, as far as a bullish move, we would definitely want to see that break of that 10-day simple moving average. A 20-day simple moving average break would be even better, and the ultimate would be that $1.70 up there at the 30-day simple moving average. You get back through that would put you guys into the bullish reversal territory, as I would say. So right now, let's go ahead and add in our information here and our notes of what we're going to watch for 2/1. It's going to be today's current date, 93. We're just going to keep these numbers flat so it's easier for you to remember. Resistance levels off of this are going to be that dollar, that almighty dollar. Not only is it a support slash resistance level, but that dollar is also a psychological resistance slash support as well. 137. 150, and at the top 170. Watch for that break of that 170. That would be a bullish reversal. Support levels 88, and that's going to follow up with the 67. All right, so I'm going to say watch for a bounce between that 88 and 67. Now, if I would have to bet on this one, I would say it's probably going to be closer to 88 and 76 based off the smaller levels over here. But again, between that two areas, that's where we're going to watch for that bounce. And remember, around that 88 right now, you guys actually have 88.35 as a lower Bollinger Band. Once you guys get too far outside that lower Bollinger Band, as I see it on all my charts, you normally do get a bounce back into that either way. So that's going to be right there between those two levels that I'm going to be watching. So especially if you use a 30-minute chart, that's going to drill it down a little bit better, especially for the short term. This is more of a few day chart here to keep an eye on what to watch for. If we jump over here to the 30-minute chart, let's take a look at that bottom level, 95 and then 93. You guys could see what's going on down there. That would put you guys around that 91. If you guys got outside that lower Bollinger Band like you did a few hours ago on the chart, you guys did get a rally back into there when you guys were around that 94, and you ended up rallying all the way to the high of $1.01897 was that high. So that was a quick, within the 30 minutes, that's how fast that thing moved back up. So again, for the short term, that's what we're going to be watching for. Breaking through that 93, break through that dollar, coming down that 88. Watch for that bounce. XRP USD. On a quick note here, if you're interested in this one, you'd like to share your thoughts and your opinions with this, make sure you join investorshangout.com. Check the description for the link to the XRP USD stock message board, where you can share your thoughts and your opinions with the tens of thousands of other active investors who use Investors Hangout. I know the XRP USD board is a pretty active board, and you're going to find a lot of information on that one as well. We're going to continue to track this one. Leave a comment below if you'd like to see more of these videos, and we'll continue to watch it. Take a look at ETC USD, 24.93 right now. I do want to point out this one right now coming down to a level here where we can see a possible bounce. I would like to go over that in a little bit of detail here. 20-day simple moving average, pay attention to that line right there around that 23.50. You guys got a really nice bounce off that. Obviously start pulling back down again. This is going to be the daily, so each one of these candles do represent a day. a 24-hour period. 30-day simple moving average couldn't get back above that, pushed it back down to that 2350 again, and then bounced off of it not too long ago. You guys came down, tested it again, bounced really strong off of that. Is that what's happening right now? Well, we're going to continue to watch it. 25 is going to be a level of support. I am going to keep that as a support right now because it's still fluctuating as of right now. You guys can see it climbing back up to that $25. So we're going to be watching for the bounce here between the 25.50. Again, my personal opinion, I think that if it continues to drop, you will get a bounce off that 23.50. That is also going to be a must-hold area. There's not going to be too much underneath this. The next stop under this one of solid support looks to be around that 22 even. All right, 22 even will put you back over here, and then off of that, a next level of support about the 20. So you guys get the idea right there. So we're going to go ahead and add in our information at 24.89, resistance level 26.50, 28. We're going to call that a 29 because that's right there at that 10-day simple moving average. 31.30 and then 32.30 at that top. 30-day simple moving average break at 32.30 would be a bullish reversal for this one. But even looking here at the daily, there seems to be a heck of a channel here between that 23.50 and that 32.30. Support 25 and 23.50. $25 to 23.50. I'm going to watch for the bounce here between the 25 and the 23.50. Again, if that 25 doesn't hold, I would expect this one to come down to that 23.50 and then possibly bounce off of that area. Again, ETC USD. If you follow this, make sure that you join investorshangout.com. Check out the message board in the description where you can share your thoughts and your opinions with the tens of thousands of other active investors on investorshangout.com. Take a look at Ionomy USD right now, currently traded at 343. You guys are coming down through that 30 and 20-day simple moving average. Not exactly what I'd like to see personally, but you guys did break through that level right here around that 384, which is going to be the 30-day simple moving average. Is normally the big solid support that I watch, and unfortunately that broke. And you guys can see exactly what I mean over here. You guys broke through that same exact way. Boom, big rally up. You guys come back down to that 30-day simple moving average, and then again, another big bounce. This time you guys came down to it and unfortunately continue to fall through that. So you guys are going to be watching for a support level. $3 is going to be coming up next. That's going to be the next level of support. And then underneath that, we're going to need to get through that 476 to be back into the bullish territory. A $5 break could break out from here. There is going to be a little bit of support as well between around the 320. It looks like about the 320. So that as well could come down to that and bounce off of that. So that's what we're going to be watching for. Those are going to be the levels of support and resistance for Ionomy USD. We're going to put in 344. I'm going to keep these numbers flat for you. 344 is going to be the current price. Resistance 350, 384, 415, 476, and then that $5. Support off of there here, $3, 250, and $2. All right, so again, we're going to be watching for these levels between $3.50 and $3 to get a bounce off there, especially if history repeats itself. It should be here around this level. We're going to continue to watch this one. As I said, resistance $3.50, $3.84, $4.15, $4.76, and $5. Support at $3, $2.50, and $2. A break of $4.76 would be bullish. Watch. I'm going to put it on here around $3. Watch for a bounce between the $3.50 and $3. Again, that break at $4.76 would be bullish for Ionomy USD. If you guys follow this one, make sure that you join investorshangout.com and check out the description for the message board for Ionomy USD, where you can share your thoughts and your opinions with the tens of thousands of other active investors who use investorshangout.com daily. Taking a look at MAID USD right now, currently at 46. I'm going to keep these numbers flat for you guys to make it easy. Coming down to that lower Bollinger Band right now that is pinned at 42.69. I would expect to see a bounce right now between that 45 and 40 in my personal opinion. Your resistance levels are going to be every 5, 50, 55, 60, 64 right there around that 10-day simple moving average. That can actually be 65. And then 70, you guys are going to need to get above up here at the top around that 85 to be back into the bullish territory for a possible bullish reversal. Same thing, that 30-day simple moving average is always key in my personal opinion. You guys can see it right here, but if we look over here, look at what happened. A big drop once you guys broke that 30-day simple moving average. Did stabilize out around that and making that a solid support until it fell through, which is going to be a resistance now. And you guys can see again over here with that break of that 30-day simple moving average and took off from there. Let's go ahead and add in our notes here like we always do. And 2-1 is going to be for today's current date. We're going to keep these numbers flat, like I said, to make it easier. 46 resistance at 50, 55, 60, 65, and then 70. That 70 right there, you guys break through that. That's going to be a really bullish break for you guys, in my personal opinion. Support right now, 45 and 40. Must hold. Watch for a possible 45 to 40. Watch for a possible bounce here between that 45 and 40, in my personal opinion. It does seem to be a solid support here, especially around that 45 that we've seen. You guys might dip below it a little bit. That lower Bollinger Band, like I said, is around that 42.70. So I think it's safe to say between that 45 and 40 for a possible bounce here. Again, with MAID USD. If you guys follow this one, make sure you join investorshangout.com. Check the description below for the stock message board, where you share your thoughts and your opinions on MAID USD with tens of thousands of other active investors that use investorshangout.com daily. Taking a look at BAT USD right now on the daily. We're going to switch over here to the 30-minute chart really quick so you guys can get an idea of what we're going to be watching. So, of course, the lines that I have all set up right now are going to be for the daily chart, but I wanted to give you guys an idea here. You guys can see how the support level right there around that 51.70 played a role. Once you guys broke through that, you guys came back down to another level around that 50 right there again, and then off of that, the 47. So we can go ahead and put another line in here around that 50, exactly 50. There we go. You guys have that 50 break. Once you guys broke through that, that's where it all started falling apart. You guys came back down here to that lower Bollinger Band. I think in the short term, we can watch for a bounce off this level, riding that lower Bollinger Band down. Now, if we jump over here to the daily, there we go with that. You guys can see what we're going to be paying attention to. There's a lot of lines in here, but the most important lines, again, are going to be, let me go ahead and take out a few of these. At 50, we can remove the 10 and 20-day simple moving average around that 56 and the 58.50. These are going to be the levels underneath it that I would like to see hold as well. And that's going to be around that 40 is going to be the bottom. It's going to be the must-hold area. So let's go ahead and add in our notes here. And you guys are currently traded at add in that note. There we go. You guys are currently traded at 43.63. You guys are going to have your resistance levels at 44, 47.30, 51.70, 56, and then 58.50. That's going to be the top 20 and 30-day simple moving average. And your support, 42.50 and 40 must hold. Those are going to be the levels of support here. Again, I would be watching for a bounce here between the 42.50 on that low of today. That low of today of 42.431. That's what we're going to be watching for. So watch for a lower Bollinger Band bounce, 42.50 to 40. All right, so that 40 is going to be the must-hold area. That's what we're going to be watching for. Get that break of 58.50. That's going to be the top level of resistance that could indicate a bullish reversal as well for BAT USD. If you guys follow the stock, I definitely encourage you to join investorshangout.com, where you can share your thoughts and your opinions with the tens of thousands of other active investors who use investorshangout.com daily.